jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Jack, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing. Not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, sun up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty, and you're watching Off Script. Listen, this is gonna be a hell of a show today. If you got a chance to tune in yesterday about the selection show, shout out to Coach Reed, shout out to the Jackson State Women Tigers for getting a 14 seed. All right, shout out to them. But listen, I'm breaking this game all the way down. The only way that I know how to do it, All right, and ain't nobody else doing it like this. CBS ain't doing it like this. ESPN ain't gonna give it to you like this. I'm giving you a full game breakdown of what you're about to see. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe, become a member. You already know what it is. We gonna get into it today. So let me tell you the topics. I'm doing team breakdowns. All right, give you all the banners. Team breakdowns, players to watch, keys to victory, and I'm gonna give you a little film breakdown at the end of it. All right, so make sure you stay tuned to the whole video. All right, some of y'all won't catch it live. You're gonna catch it on the repeat. Make sure you stay at the end. Make sure you stay to the end. Do a whole film breakdown, both sides, what you need to watch out for, and things like that. First thing first. All right, number 3, number 14, team breakdown. All right, let's get into it. Do sugar booga booga boo, game breakdown. All right. I'm super excited for this game. I'm more into women's basketball anyway, but I am super duper excited. All right, team breakdown, right? This is what LSU wants to do. They want to get out and run. They are a great mid-range team, all right? Will do their best to take away your best player. What they don't do well, they're not good in transition defense. They do not shoot a 3 well, and they will over-rotate in defense. And what I mean by over-rotate is they will pack the midline. I wish I had a board for you, but they will want to pack the midline. So if you swing the ball back around, your person on the back end on the reverse is probably going to be wide open for the 3. All right. And I'm going to show you some video on that as well, so you see what I'm talking about. But this is what LSU likes to do. They want to get out and run. They're a great mid-range team, and they will do their best to take away your best player. That's what they try to do. Now, for Jackson State, these teams are really similar, right? They want to get out and run as well. They are a great mid-range team as well. They are very deep, okay? People don't understand how deep Jackson State can do it, all right? They can do it really. They can go 7 to 8 man rotation, okay? And they will apply pressure, all right? Some of the weaknesses are they can force the ball to Misha at times. They do not shoot the 3 as well, and they can start off pretty slow. But I want to be very clear. They are deeper than LSU. I don't care how you want to play it. Jackson State is deeper than Jackson State is deeper than LSU. They are a deeper team. They can go, she can go 8, 9, even 10 man off the bench. She can go Boiler. She can go Zariah, Deja. Who else is off the bench? That's about 3 people right there off the bench. So they are a very, very deep team. Okay. So that's just the team breakdowns. All right. Now, players to watch. All right. First thing up, LSU. These are the players you want to keep an eye on. All right. 24 is their center. She's 6'5", Austin Afua. All right. Kayla Pointer. Listen, this girl is different. She wears number 3 for a reason, okay? She is a mini version of Allen Iverson. She is a tough cookie. She has great ball handling skills, and we'll break down her more. And number 45, Alex Morris. Now, Alex Morris is coming off of a sprained MCL. It happened early in the first round of the SEC tournament, but she is one of their best players, so they might replace her. I don't know if she's going to start, but Kim Mulkey rested her during the rest of the SEC tournament just so she could be ready for the NCAA. So she is coming off a sprained MCL. So you'll probably see her with one of them big bionic leg braces. But I want y'all to focus on that number 3. That girl is different, okay? Kayla Pointer is different. She is just that. She's that different, all right? So let's go. JSU key players to watch. Amisha Holiday. You already know what it is. 6'4" center. She's that mama in the middle. All right. Kishana Luckett. Okay. I know a lot of you guys will probably say Deja, right? You'll probably say Deja should have been this spot. And the reason I think Luckett has been more consistent over she's been more consistent over the tournament. So I'm going with Kishana Luckett. All right. 5'6" guard. And you already know 6'1" guard from Houston, Maya Crump, a straight monster, can do it all and does it all. All right. Let's get into it a little deeper. All right. All right. So Player to watch. I told you, 24, Arstina Afua. Strong presence, good rebounder, and finished wells around the rim. Okay. She has a low motor. She is not, when I mean a low motor, you won't see her do like double jumps very often. She's very flat-footed, right? Everything she does is real heavy and slow, but she moves. When she gets the ball, she does make very concise movements, like she'll drop step on you, pin you with the elbow, go hard to the rim, and not as dominant as her size would expect to be a 6'5" player. She's not really dominant. She can be taken to the hole. She can be moved. She's not as dominant as you would think somebody her size should be. All right, but very strong, good rebounder, finishes well around the rim, and she has worked on her mid-range shot, so she can shoot that free throw, paint shot, if you leave her open. All right, next up. Listen, this girl, oh, wrong name, my bad. This is Morris, my bad. So I put the wrong name on it, but this is Alexa Morris, all-around baller, great tenacity, and playmaker and mid-range killer. When I tell you this girl wants to shoot the ball in the mid-range, that's what she wants to do. She loves to do it, and she does it at a very, very high rate. All right. So she'll work you in the middle. She'll come to the middle of that free throw area, elbow, and she'll pull up on you every day. She is coming off a sprained MCL and not a real threat from a three, right? That's not her game. She doesn't want to do that. If you do catch her on a three and you run out to her, most likely she's going to pump fake you and go right around you, and she's going to boom bop, and then she's going to shoot up and then, put it in your face. All right. PTPer, baby. Prime time player. This girl is freaking different. Okay. If you have, listen, I don't care. You haven't seen a guard this good in the SWAC. I'm telling you right now, Kayla Pointer is different. Okay. She is a bucket getter. That's what you say. Listen, that I couldn't even say nothing real, like a real scout thing. That's a basketball term. She is a bucket getter, okay? She is a bucket getter, great playmaker and ball handler, high-level on-ball defender, okay? A very high-level on-ball defender. She's not really she's just really tenacious, all right? Like, she's not like, real physical, but she's real tenacious. She's real, like, kind of like a gnat in the barbecue. Like, you like, yo, bro, get away from me. Will force a play. She will force a drive. She will force a pass because she feels she can make every single play, and not a consistent three-point shooter. She can shoot them. She might make them. She might not, but she's not somebody you need to be very, very, very cautious of them getting hot. She's real streaky. All right, so real streaky shooter. Just a little film on the PTPer, baby. This is Kyla. Give me, pull up, cash. How you want it? Hook, beak, cut through, slash, cash. Now, this is against Kentucky. They did lose this game, but Kyla, she was not into how you want it. Bucket. Oh, slide. Up and under. Give me that. I'm telling you, this girl is nasty. And one. Give me that. Come here. Oh, yanked him. Nice, easy. And one, ref. Oh, spin. Get him the half spin. Oh, come here. Where you at? Oh, up it. Oop, up and under. I'm telling you, the girl is different. She's different. Give it to me. In, how, who, and one. She's different, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, the girl has game. You need to stop her. You need to stop her. You need to stop her at all costs. You need to make sure the ball. Sleepers to watch, all right? You got number 10, Ryan Payne, and Jalen Cherry. Now, listen, this number 1, Jalen Cherry, she's a starter. All right. She is a starter. She is a dog as well. She's a great mid-range shooter. Listen, LSU is a great mid-range shooting team. So anybody I show you, they're 9 times out of 10, they're going to shoot the mid-range. That's just what they do. So Jalen Cherry, Ryan Payne. Ryan Payne came in for Morris, the one that sprained her MCL. Both of these guys, I'm so sorry, ladies. Both of these ladies are shooters, okay? They can shoot the mid-range. They're not opposed to shooting that thing, okay? So everybody that touches the floor for LSU can and will shoot the mid-range. Threes, not so much, but they can and definitely will shoot the mid-range, all right? Players to watch for Jackson State. Number 10, Kashana Luckett, pros, playmaker, ball handler, great finisher at the rim, and tenacious on defense. You already know she is about that life. Not a consistent three-point shooter. It can be too aggressive at times. And what I mean by too aggressive, either she forces the play with the drive, or even on defense, she can pick up ticky-tack calls because of her tenaciousness on defense. So we'll go into that a little bit deeper as well. All right. Next up, Maya freaking Crump. Bonafide baller. What you want, she got it. Burger King, have it your way, okay? Playmaker, finisher, and a floor general all in one. Great mid-range game, and she can defend and she can rebound. Not much of a three-point threat, all right? Can disappear in the game offensively. Listen, Jackson State has a lot of players that can put the ball in the bucket. You will sometimes see Crump get lost in the fold. You know, she'll pass the ball off, won't be too aggressive, and things up like that. And things like that. She can disappear in the game offensively. So, you know, you'll be like, yo, how many points does Crump have? She might only have 4 or 6. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. So it's not a problem if your teammates are getting off, but it is a problem if your teammates aren't getting off and you're not being aggressive in finding a bucket. You get what I'm saying? So it can go both ways. So it all depends on how the game is going. And you already know what it is. PTP, your baby, primetime player, leader of the team, high motor, high energy, all right? Tenacious rebounder. I'm telling you, second jump, third jump, fourth jump. She has it all. Great finisher, back to the basket or facing. Her cons, she is a 66 free throw shooter for the season. All right, got to get that up. Got to at least be in the 70s, 75s. And problem with bigger girls. And what I mean by bigger girls are wider girls. Not really tall girls, but girls who have some girth on her. They move her a lot easier than girls who are the same height and built as her, right? So wider girls she has a hard time with moving them and getting them in places and you already know you got to show her the PTP-er, baby. Hand up, man down. Too easy. Second jump, got you. How you want it? Come on, I do this. Look at this. I love this one. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the tenacious. Look, 2 people on me. It's nothing, coach. It's nothing. Come on, man. It's nothing. Got hand up. Too little. You're too little. Tell them they're too little, coach. Too little. Getting bullied. You're too little. Look at it. Hand up. You're too little. Keep it high. Keep it high. Too easy. That's what we do out here. PTPers, baby. Prime time player. All right, keys to victory. Sleepers to watch for Jackson State. Jariah Covington, point guard. You already know. Very good leader. When she comes off the bench, can give you some nice 10, 12 points. Great driver, great mid-range shooter. And Deja Woodard. I mean, listen, the girl is tall, lanky, aggressive rebounder, can finish around the basket, and great mid-range shooter as well. Sleepers to watch. All right. This is the start. This is the starting 5 that you will see for LSU. You have Cherry. You have Kyla. You have number 0. You have 24 and you have Alexis. Now, remember, this girl is coming off a sprained MCL, so I do not know for sure if she will be starting. So she might come off the bench, but listen, in the NCAA tournament, everything got to go. So I doubt that she will be on the bench for very long, or she will be starting if she can play. All right, you got the starting five of Jackson State. I think it's going to be Deja, Luckett, you have Amisha, you have LaMiracle, and then you have Maya Crump. Now, my starting five will be a little different, right? I would go big because Jackson State, even though they are a big team, they are a very fast team, right? So I would actually probably put Luckett at the start, and then I will put Deja Woodard in here. I would go Luckett, Maya, Amisha, Woodard, and LaMiracle. I would go really big because even when we're big, even when Jackson State is big, they're still quick and fast. So, but, you know, two guards, you know, you usually want to go with your two guards, but that's me. I probably would have done it a little different. These are your matchups. I told you I'm breaking this thing all the way down, all right? This is probably your starting five, and this is probably your starting five. You have Cherry, 5'8" guard, Deja, 5'4", Kayla Pointer with Luckett. You have Morris with Crump, Newbie, 6'2", 6'1", LaMiracle Sims, and then you have, she's not 6'2", I'm sorry, guys, she's 6'5". That's on me, all right? That's on me. She's 6'5". 6'5" forward, 6'5" center, and then you have 6'4" Amisha Williams. This is how it is going to go play down. Get you guys to take a look at that. Let me change this real quick. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. 6'5" center. There we go. So y'all you get a good look at this matchup. All right. This is what you're doing. So once again, I would go big, right? I like I said, going big will look like this. Have Maya right here, right? Have Deja right here. Okay. And then you have LaMiracle. So you're talking about you could go 5'6" with Luckett here, 6'1", 6'1" with Woodard, 6'2" with Woodard, 6'1" with LaMiracle, and 6'4" with Holiday. I like that. That's just me. Okay. That's just me. I like that matchup. I would make them play to my strength, which is, you know, being bigger, getting rebounds, moving the ball. That's how I would play it if I was coaching this team. I think if I'm being honest, I feel if you go guard against guard, I don't think that I would do that. I'm not going to say either one are better or anything like that. What I would do is I would go big against this team because they can't go as big as you can and be as athletic as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like if they go big, they go slow. If you go big, you go fast. You're still quick. Deja can still get up and down the floor. Deja will still get up and down the floor. LaMiracle still gets up and down the floor. Newbie is not very fast. They have another girl who's more like Miracle. Her name is 32. 32 on LSU is more a LaMiracle Sims type player. She's real physical. She won't give you a lot of points, but she's really agitating. Great mover. You know what I'm saying? Great high energy girl. So if you did something like that, but I would go big in anything that I was doing. I would go big and stuff like that. Because where you lacking, like Cherry's going to pull up on this girl. Like Deja's fast. Deja's like I said, Deja's fast, quick, agile, but she is going to pull up on this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like Luckett, not so much. But if you had Luckett on her and then you had Maya on Pointer, I think that would be your best bet. Either keep Luckett on Pointer because I think she's a great defender, or even move Deja. I would even probably put Deja on Pointer because Pointer's not that kind of strong pull-up girl. She's more of a finisher. So I would probably put Deja on Pointer and then put Luckett on Luckett on Cherry. or you know what I'm saying? And you definitely got to keep Crump or Morris. I think they have the same I think they play the same type of game. All right. So, but I think I'm telling you, these matchups are going to be really, really good. Really, really good. And I want you guys also on Newbie and Deja, when this sub comes out for Deja, this will be a great secondary matchup in the post. I'm telling you right now, I think Deja can take advantage of this girl. She's very solid, but she doesn't move well. All right. She's solid, but she does not move as well as Deja does. And she doesn't have quick jump ability. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be a great game. Very, very good game. All right. Keys to victory. Oh, quick note, Jackson State is 0-5 all time in the NCAA tournament games with appearances in 82, 83, 95, 08, and 2021. Listen, if Coach Reed get a first-round victory, go ahead and build a statue. Listen, go ahead and get the money for the statue. Okay, go ahead and get the money for the statue. Put it right, call it Tomekia Reed Court. All right, that's what you should call it if she comes out with this victory. All right. Keys to victory for LSU, points in the paint, all right? They have to get points in the paint because that's their strong suit if they're not getting to the lane and they're not getting to the paint, they're not doing very well. That's just that simple, all right? If you're making them shoot threes and even long mid-range shots, you're doing a great job because they want to get to the paint. Even if it's a pull-up jump shot, they want to get to the paint. Have to stop Holiday. All right. Have to stop Holiday. Listen, you can't have her go for 20 and 15. You can't. You can if you stop everybody else, but I don't see you stopping everybody else because Jackson State is a very deep team. All right. So you have to eliminate and take them away from that. Also, yes, agree. Get them in foul trouble. Absolutely. All right. Can't give them confidence. Listen. Jackson State team, they thrive off of energy. They are a energy-filled team. The game is in your home. The game is in your home court. If they shift that atmosphere and y'all start getting really quiet, Jackson State is going to get going, and you don't want that to happen to you. They feed off that, the and ones, the steals, the pressure. If that crowd gets quiet and you hear Maya and Luckett and Deja get loud, you're not in a great place. Okay, I'll just tell you that right now. You're not in a great place. Okay. So those are my keys to victory for LSU. Keys to victory. This has to be a team effort. All right. This has to be a team effort, right? I doubt if you're going to beat this. You're not going to beat the LSU team with one player. Now, does your one player need to be a star? Hell freaking yeah. Holiday needs to be a star. She needs to show why she's the SWAC, the player of the year, defensive player of the year, all that type of stuff. All right. They have to have a team effort. It has to, like, what you did for the SWAC championship is the exact same formula you want to have with Jackson State. I mean, going against LSU. You want 6 players in double digits. All right. Can't start off slow. Listen, you're not in a neutral setting. I'm going to say that again. Okay. I want y'all to, Jackson State, you're not in a neutral setting. You cannot start off slow in Baton Rouge. You cannot. Listen, basketball is a game of runs. I absolutely understand that. I've coached it too many times. But in a home setting, in a NCAA tournament, you cannot start off slow. It can't be a 12-2, 14-4. It can't. It has to be, you want to make sure you take the haymaker and you're hitting back, right? So that means great shot selections, taking the ball to the rim, doing stuff that you know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you always do. Give it to Amisha. Let her work the paint. Let Luckett drive. Get your players to their spot so they can make great baskets. All right. But listen, you cannot. If you had a neutral setting it wouldn't really faze me that much because that's just how basketball goes. But you cannot let this crowd at Baton Rouge get going. You cannot let this crowd at Baton Rouge get loud and get going. It will be the death of you. I'm just telling you that right now. It will be the death of you. So gotta take the punches. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna give you guys a quick film breakdown of what I've seen. Then I'm gonna take the call lines. Call lines will be open 516-259 9041 516-259 9041. Let me open these bad boys up. But I'm gonna do a quick film breakdown so you guys can see some of the stuff that I'm talking about when it comes
You are the only participant in the conference.
when it comes to what LSU wants to do and what Jackson State has a problem with. All right, so let me open this up really quick. All right, let me see here. All right, so what I'm sharing with you right now is the LSU defense, okay? So what you are going to see, hold on, let me get this application open so I can. All right, here we go. All right, so what you're going to see first is some LSU defense. All right, now, this is against South Carolina. This is LSU against South Carolina University, the #1 team in the country at the time. Listen, Jackson State, you have seen this too many times. A guard with no hedge, this is all you all day. You get around it, you beat it, and you hit it. All right, this is what LSU likes to do. They don't hedge. I say again. Now, I don't know if they will hedge you, but they don't usually hedge. So what you see is you drive, nothing that you haven't seen Luckett do before, nothing you haven't seen Covington do before, or Maya. They drive, get into the paint, turn around, easy bucket. Boom. All right, that's something that you should be able to do easy. All right. That's number one, Cherry with the block. Once again, listen, they do not hedge. And since you don't have great three-point shooters, you're going to see a lot of people going under the screen. All right, that's what you're going to see a lot of. So they need to be ready to come in here and shoot this jumper, all right, and get ready to pull it up. Now, this is what I want you to focus on. She's a robber. All right. What I was asking a lot of teams in the SWAC tournament to do is what she wants to do, right? Imagine this being Amisha. What she's going to do is she's going to slide over and play this as a double team, and you, whoever this is, has to see this skip pass. They will live with the three. They will live with the three every single time. But what they will, boom, you see the double team. This will happen. Amisha needs to know this will happen because this is how they're going to take away that easy dump and drive that Amisha wants to do, right? And this is what I talk about when they over-rotate. This is my point when I'm telling you, they will over-rotate. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the paint. This is over-rotating. So you either can kick or you can skip past this. Kick, and this person has got to make your shots. Got to make your shots. That's what I'm talking about when I tell you they over-rotate defensively. They will take you. They will take. This is I think Aaliyah Boston, if I'm not mistaken, the #1 player in college basketball. So if they're doing this to her, be damn sure they're going to do this to Amisha because that's your best player. All right. So once again, she has to see this kick, boom, kick, boom. You got to make your shots. When you have it, you got to make them. Let me see. All right. All right. Once again, I like this play that South Carolina State does. It's the same thing that you see with Alabama State. They try to get the ball here, right? And then they look for the dump down here, and then they usually go up. But kicks out, boom, kicks out. Listen, I don't know what you guys call this, and I don't know what any other. I call this packing the line, right? Where you don't go. I don't guard her because she doesn't. I'm trying to stay on this midline, right? So my coach used to call it packing the line. So you want to make sure that when you get in here, you can squeeze on these rebounds. So I actually like this defense because it makes shooters have to shoot. All right. So you're going to see a lot of that from you got to make your shots. It's just that simple. Got to make your shots. Now, this is the LSU offense. I want to show you why I'm telling you these are the girls to watch. This is Alex Morris, the girl off the sprained MCL. All right. This is her. I want you to watch her game. It's going to look very similar to a lot of people that you've seen on your team. Boom. Easy money. All right. They love to get out and run. This is Kayla Pointer with the ball. You have to stop the ball when it comes. Okay, once again, this is the same defense that you all play. All right, you don't hedge. This is Kayla Pointer off that. She gets to switch. Got him. Easy money. She's different. I'm telling you, she's not to be played with. I'm going to see it. I got to show you that again. She's different. Get her with the hezzy hope. Come here. Whoop. That girl's different. That girl's different. I'm telling you. You don't. This is at LSU. So what you're seeing now is the exact same atmosphere you're going to see at LSU. All right. So I'm just telling you right now. This is the atmosphere you're going to be in. You don't want this crowd to get going. Once again, LSU's offense. This is Kayla Pointer. Kayla Pointer right here, number 3. Oh, yeah. I want to talk about this double pin down. This was clean. This is clean. All right. You got to watch this. It's called a double pin down, right? So what they do is they get your eyes over here. These 2 ladies right here, 1, 2, set the double pin down screen. They set this double pin down screen to get Morris to come around and make this easy jumper. Watch. Sets the double boom. 1, 2. Listen, you cannot stay flat-footed messing with this girl. If you this ain't defense. You got to be up in her face, make her put the ball on the ground because she will shoot this every single time. I'm telling you now, she will shoot this jank every single time. Double pin down. Gotta put a hand in her face. She's going to shoot. That's Alexis Morris, number 45. She will shoot that every single time. This is Alexis Morris again. Boom, pull up. That's what she wants. She's going to live in the paint. That's where she wants to be. This is number 1. One of the sleepers I told you to watch. Cherry, watch her. These girls love the mid-range. If you keep sagging off, they will pull up in your face, hand down, man down, okay? Once again, a lot of women are used to girls wanting to get to the bucket. These girls have no problem pulling it up right in your face, mid-range. None whatsoever. They feel super comfortable doing this pull-up jumper, mid-range, cash money, going the other way. Once again, this is that LSU defense. No hedge. She fights through. Over rotating. All right, so I want to show you the problems that Jackson State has, right? And I want you to understand, if you're having problems like this with guards in the SWAC, and I'm not saying, listen, Zay is from a Power 5 program. I'm just telling you that the 3 guards that they have are going to be your biggest problem when playing this game, because Jackson State has had a problem guarding guards that are quick and shifty, all right? So this is Zay Green in the tournament, having a free lane to the basket. All right, she misses a shot, but she gets the foul and goes and shoots for 2. I just want to show you with guards that are aggressive, have some type of ball handling skills, and have some. Listen, that's what I'm saying. These are the plays that you're going to see a lot. And this is the stuff that Kim Mulkey is watching, right? There is no help on this. There is no help on this play. She is by herself. This could be Cherry. This could be Morris. This could be Kyla Pointer. She is by herself, takes them all the way to the basket. That is too easy. Guard play has been one of the biggest issues. Look, once again, this is Maya Crump. This is Zay Green playing Maya Crump. On Maya Crump, taking it to the basket, straight lane. You can't have that with LSU. Once again, boom, guard play. This is what you can't have happen. You have to stop the ball. You have to get in a great defensive position, make them pull the ball out, and reset it. But you cannot have these girls from LSU. They want to go downhill. This is what they love doing. They'll do it all day long. You cannot have these girls coming downhill at you. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Once again, this is Zay Green one-on-one with Luckett on baseline. It's the same thing I show you. Morris can make that shot. Cherry can make that shot. You have to have better on-ball defending when you're dealing with these guards. Once again, this is one-on-one Zay Green, Maya Crump. This could be Kayla Pointer. You know what I'm saying? Alexis Moore. It doesn't matter. The same way that they're getting done up right now, it could be the same way. I just want to show you the flaws with what you look at it. This is a nice, easy 1-2, boom, boom. Kayla Pointer can do that all day long and some, and she's not going to miss that. I'll tell you right now, she is not. Kayla Pointer is not missing a point-blank layup like this. It ain't going to happen. Okay? So, boom, boom. This has to be, she has to play better defense and help, have to be here, slide, stop this penetration in this drive. So giving up these easy lanes, that can't be, listen, that can't happen. All right? That cannot happen. Call lines are open, 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041. All right? Once again, I want to explain that if you think this game is going to be a blowout, you are sadly mistaken. Right? Unless this game gets out of hand, there's no reason why, on paper, this game should be a blowout. There's no reason why this game should be 10 digits or less, because Jackson State has the players, has the talent, has the players to compete. And I think this is my only issue with what I think might happen. In the NCAA tournament, and I'm assuming you're not going to get the calls that you're used to getting, right? Amisha Williams is not going to get that ticky-tack stuff she is used to getting in the SWAC. So you have to play through everything. Don't assume, don't look, don't get mad, don't look at the ref and, no. I'm telling you right now, that ticky-tack stuff you're used to getting in the SWAC is not going to happen in the NCAA. This is a one and done. They're not going to get themselves too involved in this game because they know that's going to mess up the NCAA. So once again, if you're just going all straight talent and not looking at fouls, not looking for fouls, Jackson State can compete with this team hands down. They're literally the same team. They are literally the same exact team. They match up really, really well. If there was a team that you wanted, this would be the team that you want. They don't shoot the three ball very well. Jackson State doesn't guard the three very well. All right. They are the exact same team you are. So if anything, it is just making great decisions, not being overwhelmed in the moment. All right. And playing great defense. If you play great, the game is going to come to you. It's going to come to you because of the simple fact of you guys are one and the same. They're going to give you drives. You're going to get drives. But you have to make stops when it comes down to it. Now, once again, I believe in hedging. If you go back and watch the South Carolina University, in the first 2 quarters, they hedged a lot of what LSU like to do. If you don't know what hedging is, let me show you. All right, because I want to show you guys what hedging is. Because people say, I don't know what that means. All right, so let me bring this up. This is what hedging is. Hedging, we call it, you could call it show and glow, show and go, or whatever, is when the player guarding this person stays and stops this drive so she cannot get around. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Hedging is when this player scoots up, she stops this drive so this girl can retreat and get back to guarding the front or whatever. All right, that is hedging. So all hedging does is delay. All hedging does is you want to delay the guard from turning the corner. All right, so you want to like string her out. You call it string her out. All right, so you want to string her out so this girl has time to recover and get back to guarding her. All right, that's what it's called, hedging. So Jackson State doesn't do it, nor does LSU do it. So literally, you guys run this. This is what you're going to see a lot of in the game. You're going to see a lot of open field one-on-one, and then you're going to take it. But if I was Jackson State, if I was Coach Reed, once again, Coach Reed is a super, super, super successful coach. So I'm not telling her what she should and shouldn't do, but I would hedge these guards because the guards, if I'm being honest, right, most of the points come from the guards. Let me go back to this matchup. I want to show you guys this matchup. So I want to give you guys, so let me add this to the stream real quick. Let me tell, so this young lady averages 16 points per game. 16 points per game. The 10 points per game. 9 points per game. So all their points and all their scoring comes from mostly these 3 players right here. Right? And it's really the opposite for Jackson State because she has I think she averages about 16. Crump, I think, is about 10 to 12. And then these ladies, you see, they're more balanced. This is about 10. She can give you 10. LaMiracle can give you about 10. That's her career high. So she'll give you about 8 to 6. So this is way more spread out than this is. You're talking about 16, 16, and 10 to 12 right here alone. So you're talking about 15, that's 30. You're talking about 40 points just in this group alone. Right here. Ooh, that's horrible. All right, so you're talking about 40 points just in these 3 right here. So your guard play, so your defense has to be formed around this guard play. Even though they want to get the ball into this young lady right here, she only averages about 9 points, 10 points a game. So they really just need her for her presence and for her rebounding, and she gets points when she can. But what I will tell you is, if Kim Mulkey has an opportunity to feed her, she will. If she sees that she has an advantage, or she sees that she's doing work, she will feed her. All right, because at that point it makes it easy for for all her other guards to do what they do. She knows what these girls can do. But if she can get this girl going early, then you're talking about a very, very dangerous team. A very, very, very dangerous team. All right. Yep. You have to, I don't want to say you have to guard the perimeter, but you have to have great on-ball defense. All right. This is going to come down to great on-ball defense, sliding your feet, not fouling, getting in front of shooters, and things like that. That's what this is going to come down to. That's what it's all about. So, these are your matchups. This is going to be the game. This is going to be a game. All right. But once again, when I'm telling you right now, Jackson State fans, I'm telling you, this is a fair matchup. If you get blown out, it's because you did not do what you were supposed to do. It's just this team is not better than you. This team is not better than you. All right. They play well. They have great guards, but they're not just flat out better. Baylor last year was just better than you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Baylor was just flat out better than you. You didn't have a chance. This game is literally a flip of a coin. Whoever plays better defense, whoever rebounds the ball better, and once again, we all know basketball is about making shots. So you make your shots. You know, it's a make or miss league. We already understand that. But this game is not just, they're not head and shoulders are better than you. They're definitely not. They're definitely, because if I want to be honest, if I go, Amisha's better. This is a push. She's better. Kayla is better than Luckett. Offensively, she's better than Luckett. And this, it depends on what Deja you're getting. If you're getting SWAC Player of the Year, Deja, this is a push. If you're getting this, like, if you're getting Deja, the finicky Deja, then I'm giving it to Cherry. All right. So this is a fair matchup. All right. And you can even give this the slight to Crump because of her size. But this is a push. This is Amisha. This is a push. Well, she is coming off a sprained MCL, so I could give this one to Crump. Pointer is, she's better than both these girls. I don't care. Pointer's better than both these girls. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. Okay. Flat out. That girl different. Okay. Pointer different. But Cherry, these can be a push. It could be a push. It could be definitely be a push. All right, let me get to one of these callers. Let me get to a caller. Hey, what's up, JB? Talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing, sir?
What's good?
All right, quick question for you. Also, I'm out of the background in a minute here. Sorry about that. Got a lot of background coming in. Okay. Now the question I have is this, and you mentioned this earlier about the being caught up in the moment. And I'm saying this because we see what happens when a lot of SWAC teams, they get into the postseason for a quote-unquote favorable matchup. You see it in football. You see it in basketball. You see it in baseball. We kick ass during the regular season. We have all these great players. But then for some reason you get into the postseason and then it's like they kind of forget like how to play. They kind of forget like how to show up. How does Jackson State not get caught up in the moment in this first game, you think? Like, how does that happen, you think, or not happen?
No, listen, if I'm a coach, it's team leadership. Like, if I'm Coach Reed, Amisha, you've been here before. Deja, you've been here before. You know, like these girls have been in the moment before, so and they play bigger. They play big teams, you know, early in the season and played them very, very competitively, and almost had chances to win in a lot of those games. So they're not. The reason I say the moment is because they know it's one and done. If you like, you kind of get tight. You know what I'm saying? When you know, like, damn, like if I miss this, like this is it. You know what I'm saying? So that's with anything, playoffs and you know, March Madness. But they have enough team leadership. Deja being a senior, a Holiday being a senior, being here before. They have enough team leadership to say, hey, look, let's play our game. Let's go out and do what we do. And if we do what we do, this game will be close to the end and we'll have a chance to win it. It's just that simple.
So what you're saying is that there's not going to be the chance of them, I guess, like them getting like psyched out more or less, because I'm sure that, you know, I kind of brings back to football for a second. You've been following FCS football for a while, in which you see what happens to one of our teams. They take on someone who's in the same weight class, and then they get punched in the mouth, and they never got the canvas very well. So you're saying that with the Jackson State teams, I haven't followed women's basketball as much as I probably should have. So what you're saying is that with this team, if they get put on the canvas, they're not going to like fall out. They're going to get back and they're going to keep fighting.
Yeah, I think Coach Reed is the kind of coach that won't let her team just lay down. They're not going to lay down. And she knows about this moment because she knows that she's building something, right? And the only way you build something is to knock off. You gotta keep chipping away at the mountain, and you keep, you know, you get closer and closer. But at some point, you're gonna break through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, last year,
Correct.
Baylor, they didn't have a chance. I don't care what nobody said; they didn't have no chance. That team was just way too athletic. But this team that she
that game was ugly.
Yeah,
that game was painful last year to watch. I'm sorry, that game was painful.
But this team that she has right now can go 7 deep. And I mean, be legit players. Like most teams only want to go six-man rotation, 7-man rotation. They can go 8 to 9 deep on their team and still be at a competitive level. So that's the benefit. And they all have had basketball time. They've all had time putting great minutes on the floor. So I just think that if she trusts her team, she coaches it up like she can, and she applies pressure. I think if she applies pressure, full court pressure, to kind of get her girls to settle in and see if they can break LSU early, then you're definitely going to see a good game. I don't care what nobody says. The only way LSU blows this team out is if the crowd is on their side and they can't miss. That's the only way they blow Jackson State out.
Understood. And also, like a side note, also, and I think I saw this in one of our groups earlier. If Jackson State's band is going to playing and whatnot, please do not play neck in Baton Rouge. That will not be a pretty sight.
Hey, appreciate the call, JB.
No problem,
All right,
man. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Coach Green? Talk to me.
What's up, man?
What's up?
To answer that guy, you know, what the guy got to understand though, because I could contest.
Hey, turn your background down.
Schedule,
turn your background down.
Turn my background down. But something you always talk about when it comes to football, out of conference schedule, and people got to pay attention to how they did the year before when they played out of conference, and this year how they played out of conference. This year, they actually competed with everybody they played out of conference. Texas, Miami, Ole Miss.
Arkansas.
And they gave all them Arkansas. They gave all them teams a run for their money. So this ain't going to be no ooh moment. This ain't going to be no ooh moment for them. They was built for this. They went through the ruggers, and they was built for this. Because I can say that same thing about, you know, my team at Russ College. You know, we played a couple of teams out of conference that was real tough that's in the tournament right now. So they ready for it. They're ready for it. Now they just gotta limit their mistakes, minimize their mistakes, rebound, and play decent defense. You know, don't give up too much on, you know, because you don't give up something defensively every now and then. Just maintain it like they did when they played Texas. Just stay in the moment, you know, because your defense, because, you know, sometimes you're going to come out slow offensively. Your defense got to be the thing that brings you back.
Yep.
You know, and as long as they maintain defensively, they'll be fine. And keep it close until them last 5 minutes, and that's when you got to sit there and try to take it right there.
And that's when your stars got to be stars. You know what I'm saying? That's when your stars got to be stars. They got to bring you home.
Yep. And that's the key right there. The stars got to bring you home.
Hey,
got to bring you home.
Hey, good call, Coach Green. Appreciate the call.
All right.
Coach D, talk to me.
Hey, what's going on? No, I listened. I'm working too, so in between, I was listening to the analysis. I mean, you were spot on because I watched it this morning with LSU playing South Carolina, that game. And I said, ooh, you know, and I said, well, they're definitely going to have to be rebounding. The paint, Pointer and Cherry are really good. They're quick, too. Getting in there. And they're going to JSU's really going to have to watch out, you know, for the foul trouble and things of that nature. And they're going to have to move and make shots. I mean, in this game, you really can't miss your shots like that.
Absolutely. Listen, if I'm Coach Reed this week, I'm like, girls, let's get some threes up because they're going to pack the paint in. You got to feel comfortable pulling that three ball and shooting it with confidence because you're going to be wide open. They're going to leave you wide open because they're going to play play the same style we do. So they're going to pack the paint.
Yeah, and they're going to give Amisha to work because they gave Aaliyah Boston to work. You know, Aaliyah Boston is really good. So not saying that Amisha's, you know, but Aaliyah Boston is a different talent. So they're going to be working Amisha. So she's going to have to get in herself. And I'm sure she will. You know, they'll be confident. One thing I always say is you have to be in it to win it. And since they're in it, they have just as good a chance to win it as anybody else.
Absolutely, Coach D. Absolutely. Anything else?
And I also wanted to say one more thing because I am a track person as well. So I was watching the NCAAs this weekend. I was in Birmingham. And then the 60-meter dash, you all look her up, Melissa Jefferson from Coastal Carolina. They talked all around her. They were talking about the LSU girl, the Kentucky girl, all the science. You never would have known Coastal Carolina was sitting right in there, Miss Melissa Jefferson, and she won that 60 meters. So that's just a testament that if you know you belong somewhere, then you get out there and perform, but you have to be technical, you have to execute, and you have to know that you belong there.
Absolutely. Hey, it only takes one moment. Hey,
That's it. This it.
This it. Shout out to
you. Got me nervous talking about the analysis. I'm shaking like I'm playing.
It's going to be a game. I'm telling you, it's going to be a game. Appreciate the call, Coach D.
Oh, and one last thing. Encourage Southern to support because it's in Baton Rouge. So let's get some Southern people to come to that game as well. We need as much support as we can.
Absolutely. Everybody need to be up in that. If I was anywhere close, I would be driving to that game. Facts.
Me too. Well, thank you very much, and I enjoyed your analysis.
Thank you so much,
Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, caller? You live?
Yo, what's good, Scott?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, listen, I don't need no 2-hour rant. All right, I just need you to hit it. Hit it straight.
Look, I just woke up, so I ain't gonna give it to you long. I think the biggest thing in this game is going to be Lucky than Pointer, and to make sure Misha don't get in foul trouble. If Misha does get in foul trouble, we're gonna have to resort to shooting the midi and the three ball wheel, but that matchup with Lucky and Pointer can be very important. And another important piece that we don't really like talking about is Bowler. Bowler's going to have a big game on both sides of the ball. She's gonna have to come in and get hot quick and get some easy buckets, and she's going to have to play good defense and don't get in foul trouble. But I like our chances. It's going to be a tough one. Every Kim Mulkey team is tough and gritty and talented. You're right, they remind us of us, but we're building up, and Kim is there. So we're gonna give her our Coach Reed's ready for the task. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna ask you this, right? So would you go big? I would go big. I would go, like I said, I would start with Luckett, Crump, Deja, Sims, and Holiday, because I'm gonna pressure you, and I'm going to go size on you because I have it and I can go so deep, because she can always go Deja. She can always go Covington. She can always go Boyle. You know what I'm saying? She can go so many different routes. But for me in this game, I would go big because I want to overwhelm your guard play.
I think that's an option, but also you want to remember, we don't have that many bigs. So after you know, really,
yeah.
When we talking post players, you talking who play the center, you talking Deja and Misha. So we're Woodard, and because we got 2 Deja, so Woodard and Misha. So once they let's say both of them get in foul trouble early, now you playing small for the rest of the game, which is not something that you want to do. So what Coach Reed did early in the season, get Misha in quick after the first media timeout, get Deja in, kind of put them both in together, you know, in the middle quarters, so they can get a little run together. But you know, you really want to have both of them not in until it's crunch time.
You're missing a little bit what I'm saying. I wouldn't put Deja at the 4 or the 5. I'm putting Deja at the 3. I would go Luckett 1.
Oh, go Crump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckett
That's
1.
gonna happen.
Yeah, Luckett 1, Crump
happen,
2, Deja 3.
You might not see that from the jump, but it's going to happen. You're gonna have Luckett, Crump. They gonna put Sims at the 3. Then Deja at the 4 with Misha. But once again, they got to stay out of foul trouble.
Facts.
You can't have those costly turnovers, which what we did in the tournament. And we got to make our layups. Like, we missed a lot of layups in the tournament. We got to make our layups. It's gonna be kind of brutal. But that's what you wanted, because these teams, that 3 seed, are teams who, you know, they're streaking at the right moment. I'm glad we didn't get Texas. I'm glad Texas went and knocked off Baylor, because that's not what I wanted. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. I'm going to be there. It's gonna be wonderful.
Man, it's gonna be a great environment, man. It's gonna be a great environment. Appreciate the call, Kenyatta.
No problem, bro.
Man. So listen, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. But this is my full breakdown. Go back and watch it. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I am on. Listen, I am rooting for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? I am rooting for the underdog. I want to see the freaking upset. That's what March Madness is all about. I want to see the upset. I think Jackson State has every opportunity to make this and realistically upset. And I would bet anybody on here that LSU, if LSU wins, they won't win by more than over 15 points. They will not win by over 15 points. I'm telling you right now, if you think it's going to be a blowout, it won't be nothing. It won't be. I don't even think it'll be over 10 points. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, but that's just how I feel. This will be a huge momentum. Let me see. Shout out to you, finisher. If JSU loses about 15 points or less, I will make a live stream 50 donation. I hope JSU plays. Yeah, you go ahead and get that 50 ready. Go ahead and get that 50 ready, finisher. Go ahead and get that 50 ready. All right. Go ahead and get that 50 ready, because it's going to be a nice little donation too. But I definitely see an upset happening. It can happen. It could happen. All right, guys. But this is my breakdown. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will do a live watch party. Saturday at 4 p.m. It's going down here on the channel, live watch party. Make sure you listen. Keep me on the YouTube. Put the game on the television, and it's going down on here. Okay, live watch party. You already know what it is. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler